Hola, and welcome back for lesson number 3. Today, parents, I will need you, so listen for that bell. Let's get started. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? ¿Y tú? Buenas tardes, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? ¿Y tú? Buenas noches, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? ¿Y tú? Let's sing the first part one more time. But I'm going to stop and ask you a question, all right? Here we go. Buenos días. Wait, what does that mean? You're right, it means good morning. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? What does that mean? Why are my hands like this? That's because ¿cómo estás? Means how are you? So in the song, we're asking a question. How are you? We're saying, good morning, buenos días. How are you? ¿Cómo estás? Listen for the answer in the song. We'll start from the top. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Here's the answer. Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. That's the answer. So after we said, how are you? The answer was, very well. Thank you. You remember the word gracias from last lesson. Muy bien, gracias. And then that person is going to ask us back. And you? ¿Y tú? ¿Y tú? That means they're asking us the same question back. And you? How are you doing? Let's try this little conversation that we learned in the song with Alberto. So, first of all, let's tell him good morning. How do we say that again? Buenos días. Ready? Buenos días, Alberto. Buenos días. Now let's ask him how he is. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Let's try it. ¿Cómo estás? We just asked him how he is. Let's see what he says. Muy bien, gracias. What did he say? When we said, ¿Cómo estás? He said, muy bien, gracias. He just said he's doing very good. Let's see if he has anything else to say. ¿Y tú? He's asking me how I am. I'll say that I'm very good. I'll say, muy bien, gracias. So that song is a little conversation. So now at home, you can practice with the people around you. You can say, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? And listen for their answer. Parents, this is a great time to pause and practice that conversation with your student. Go back and forth asking, ¿Cómo estás? And expecting the answer, muy bien, gracias. It's by practicing the language with you that brings it to life in the home. Today, I want to teach you a little bit about a place called Spain. Spain is a country where they speak Spanish. Let's find it on the globe. Here we are in the United States. And if I go all the way across the ocean, all the way to Europe, I'll land right here in Spain. Spain's flag has 2 main colors, and one of them you know how to say in Spanish. How do we say this color in Spanish? rojo. Rojo. That's how you say this in Spanish. When you see this flag, it means Spain. In Spain, they have a long-standing history of doing bullfighting. It looks like this. You have the bull, called the toro in Spanish, and you have the bullfighter. Sometimes he's called the torero, torero, or sometimes the matador. The torero here is holding the muleta, which kind of looks like a cape. Tell me, in Spanish, what color is the muleta in Spanish? Rojo. You're right, rojo. If you were the torero and you had a muleta, what color would your cape be? I like the rojo, but also it'd be neat if it was yellow or rainbow or sparkly. You have great ideas. If you're following along in your book, you'll see at the bottom of your page 3 colored squares. I have these 3 colored circles to use instead. Let's count them in Spanish. Now, we don't know how to count yet in Spanish, but Alberto does. So let's have him show us. Alberto, ¿tú puedes contar los colores en español? I just asked him, can you count the colors in Spanish for us? Sí! Let's hear how he counts. 1, 2, 3. Otra vez. Again. 1, 2, 3. Muchas gracias. Let's count the colors like Alberto does. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Una vez más. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Can you clap 3 times? 1, 2, 3. Can you jump 3 times? 1, 2, 3. Muy bien hecho. You know how to count to 3 in Spanish. Now let's learn another color. Which one of these is rojo? You know that. You are so good at that by now. This one is azul. I was pretending to sneeze when really I was saying azul. Azul. Maybe that sneeze will help you remember that blue in Spanish is azul. Azul. So let's say azul 5 times. Ready? Azul, 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 azul. Which one of these is rojo? Which one of these is azul? You've got it. Muy bien hecho. Now, before we go, take a quick look around your room. Is there anything that's azul? I know, I've got lots of azul here. Help me point to it. The wall is azul. This is azul. What about rojo? Can you see anything rojo in your room? I see some rojo here and there, and there's a little bit over there. How about your room? Muy bien hecho. Make sure to practice with your family today, asking, Hola, ¿cómo estás? And responding, Muy bien, gracias. Also practicing the color azul. You're gonna do great. Until next time. Parents, now that the lesson is over, take a few minutes with your child to play toro, bull, where you can count 1, 2, 3, and then try to chase each other. Just like a torero and a toro would chase each other in the bullfighting rink. Something else that you should be doing with your student after every lesson is read in our booklet. Today, I'll do it with you. We do have natives reading this for you in another video, so you can follow along there. But this is how it should go. Have the student repeat every single line because it helps practice their mouths moving in a different way using Spanish. So this one is called ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Hola, Sofía. Hola, Sofía. Hola, Rafael. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien. ¿Y tú? Estoy feliz. ¿Por qué? Porque tengo 3 dulces. ¿Quieres uno? That's something that we learned today. Sí, por favor. Gracias, Rafael. De nada, Sofía. Adiós, Sofía. Adiós, Rafael. As you can see, it's a great review. So practice it anytime, but especially when it's indicated in the book, which is after every lesson. Also, if you're looking for more practice, there are more songs and activities in the back of your lesson, at the end of your lesson. But if you are doing the workbook, then you should have done lesson 2's page. That will practice yes and no. It will practice good morning, good afternoon, good night, and thank you. And today's lesson, we did something extra, and you get to practice the upside down question marks and just start to recognize that Spanish is written a little differently. You get to recreate the flag of Spain and then continue practicing counting. So you'll count 1, 2, 3, and you'll count some popular things that are found in Spain. All right, thank you for joining us today. We'll see you next time.